Hey guys, it's Katie from heykatie.net, and today I wanted to do a quick walkthrough of my new spread in my journal, my bullet journal, which is for weight loss. As you can see, I am not the svelte model-y type, and I've had 3 kids, and so one of my goals for 2017 is to lose a pretty significant amount of weight. I'm looking to lose around 60 pounds, which is a really overwhelming thought. But when you break it down over the course of a year, that's 5 pounds a month. So it's doable, right? Tell me it's doable. Somebody tell me it's doable because I'm panicking. But basically, I decided that if I want to be accountable for that weight loss and keep on track, I really need to get motivated and be able to see my progress as I go. And I'll link to one of my other videos that I did, which was my bullet journal fitness tracker. And I started that back in September of last year. And it was basically a way for me I had a very specific routine that I did every day, 6 days a week, going to the gym. And I had a very set plan of what I wanted to do. And that video is actually really good if you want to focus on the fitness side. That was in my old bullet journal. I just started my 2017 bullet journal, so I'm probably going to take that same fitness plan and integrate it into this one as well. But I also wanted to create a nice few pages focused on the actual weight itself and more on the nutrition and the weight and the inches lost. So I thought I'd walk you through that right now and show you what I've put together, because I actually think it's a pretty great bunch of spreads. I've been getting really good feedback. If you've been on my Instagram, it's at heykatieblog. My Instagram, I've been sharing little bits and pieces from this weight loss tracker spread thing. Sorry, my hands are all over the place. And, people have been, responding really well to it. So I decided to make this video, and I'm going to do a blog post to go along with it so you can kind of see pictures of what I've done. I may create some printables that are the same that you can print out and put in your own bullet journal. If there's an interest in that, let me know. But right now, I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of exactly what I've done. So maybe I should do it face down. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, so you will see here on the very first page, I have a weight loss tracker. And what I've done is I want to lose, my personal goal is 60 pounds, but I've gone up to 63 here because I put on a little bit of extra over Christmas. So this is hopefully going to lose that extra few pounds that I put on during that time period. So basically, it's kind of like a board game that I've set up. It's just kind of 1 pound per square, and I can color them in as I lose them. I'm going to weigh myself once a week. So whatever I hit on the next week, I'll X out those particular pounds. And the idea is obviously to get all the way around the board to my 63-pound goal. What I've done to make this more interesting for me is I've added every 5 pounds, I've added an equivalent weight lost. So for 5 pounds, I've put, you've lost a whole chihuahua. So that's my little chihuahua that I will have lost when I lose 5 pounds. 10 pounds is 1,814 pennies. Who knew? 10 dozen eggs is 15 pounds. A whole car tire is 20 pounds, which kind of makes sense because there's so many people that want to lose their spare tire, and that usually involves around 20 pounds. So that's funny. A 2-year-old, 25 pounds. My 2-year-old doesn't weigh 25 pounds yet because he's a tiny little guy, but if I lost one of him, I'd be pretty happy. 30 pounds is the amount of cheese eaten in a year by the average person. 35 is 140 quarter pounders. So that's kind of, I actually would have thought 140 quarter pounders weighed a lot more than 35 pounds, but apparently that's what it is. 40 pounds is a 15-foot canoe. Wow. 45 pounds is a bench press bar. 50 pounds is a small bale of hay. And 55 is a 5,000 BTU air conditioner. And 60 pounds, which is, my goal, is 5 wiener dogs. So I just thought having like a little map to success was a really good idea. So that's what I've done for my weight loss tracker. Hopefully it'll keep me motivated and interested in the process. On the next page, I've done an inches lost spread. So what I've done is I've done a little plus size fashionista here to represent moi. And I have taken the date, which was the 1st of January. I went ahead and used my measuring tape to measure my entire body, and I was not very happy with the result of that. It was kind of embarrassing. Obviously, like, no one wants to admit their waist is 39 inches, but mine is. My hips are 47 inches. That's really not good. And my chest is 44 and 2.25, 44 and a quarter. So I'm not even properly hourglass shaped, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. I feel pretty good in my body most of the time, but I definitely want to be fitter and thinner. So this is my starting stats at the end of the year, or if, when I lose that 60 pounds, or if I just get to a point where I actually feel really good with my body, then I'll put in my after stats. Obviously, I've got here my general size. I wear a size 14 or an extra large, depending, and my chest is a 38C. So hopefully all those will come down significantly. And my weight, which is very embarrassing for me because I, a few years ago, actually lost a very huge amount of weight. I lost 120 pounds. And so to be this close to 200 is really scary for me. There's nothing wrong with being that weight, but for me, I worked really hard to get down, a lot less than that. But again, it is what it is. So this is my goal page. This is where I'm going to show my overall inches lost and my overall weight loss. I will be actually capturing, later on you'll see I have an actual weight loss tracker in here to show like week to week. But I haven't created one for inches lost yet, just because I don't necessarily want to measure myself every week, but I might do it every month. So I haven't decided on that yet. So the next page, this is a 30-day plank challenge that I found online, and I just created a little tracker for it. So I haven't started this yet. I probably am not going to start it until maybe next month, or just when I've lost a little bit of weight, because planking's actually really hard for me. I tried to do it, and I did it for like 10 seconds the other day, and it was like a disaster. So day 1 is 20 seconds, and day 30 is actually 300 seconds, which is 5 minutes. And I just cannot imagine that right now. So this is going to wait a little while, but it's there so that when I'm ready, I can start crossing days off. And then I've got on this page my Couch to 5K. This is a very popular thing that people do. If you are not a runner, which I am not, never have been, never ever have been able to run more than like 30 seconds at a time. But I would like to, and I do 5Ks. Every year I do a few 5Ks, and I just kind of walk and jog, mostly walk. So my time is not great. This year I'd like to change that. So probably starting next week, because we're already almost done with this week, but probably starting next week, I'm going to take on week 1, which is day 1 is jog 1 minute, walk 1.5 minutes for 20 minutes. And I've just kind of mapped out every single day of those 8 weeks, because it's an 8-week program. And at the end of that 8 weeks, you can see down here, I should be able to jog 28 minutes, which should be 5K. And and then after that, I'm going to try and enter as many 5Ks this year as I can, and basically keep track of that, keep track of my progress and personal bests and stuff. And we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll be a runner after all. I highly doubt it, but it's always a good skill to have, to be able to run, if you're ever being chased. I started a page on the next page, and I messed it all up. So I actually glued these 2 pages together. So it's an extra thick page. And on this page, I've got another bunch of 30-day challenges. I've got a 30-day squat challenge that I'm going to do. So day 1, you do 50 squats. I did 25 squats on the 1st of January and thought, again, I need to wait on this because it's just not something I'm able to do right now. I've got beginner push-ups. Push-ups I am terrible at. I literally have no upper body strength. So I will be doing, the female push-up, which is on your knees, because there's just no way right now I could do regular push-ups. But hopefully after I do the beginner push-ups with the lady way, I will be able to, in the second 30 days, do an actual push-up challenge. That's the goal, which is why I've left a blank space down here. And then I've got my 30-day crunch challenge. This should be the easiest of them all. Not to say crunches are easy. I did, on the 1st of January, do 25 crunches. and it's now the 4th of January, and I am in agony, and I have been kind of in a lot of pain since then in my lower stomach. My muscles are not happy. But again, I'm going to start. It doesn't matter really when you start a 30-day challenge, because as long as you do it for 30 days, you're fine. You don't have to start on the 1st of the month. You don't have to start at any particular day. But it's, for me, I like to start on the 1st of the month, and I was thinking of doing one of these each month. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I haven't decided yet. On this page, I have a weight loss tracker for the whole year. So what I've done is across the bottom of the page, see if I can turn this so you can see it. I have week 1, week 2, and yada yada all the way to week 52. And then on this side, I have from 200 pounds and then in 2-pound increments all the way down to 140 pounds, which is basically where I'd like to be. I mean, I'd like to be a little bit less than that, but I'd be very happy if I was 140 pounds. And then I've marked on here for week 1 up here, the 199.6, which is what I'm at right now. And that's not fun, but that's what it is. So week 2, hopefully it'll come down a little bit, and week 3 and week 4, and hopefully it'll be a nice little downward thing like that. But I suspect that once the new year excitement wears off, it's probably going to go whoop and up a little and down, up a little, because that's just kind of how it works a lot of the time. But since my goal is to lose 5 pounds a month to make that 60-pound goal, I think it's kind of more doable. That's my hope anyway. So the next page is my 100 calories or less snacks. And this is basically every time I think of something or find a new snack that's under or 100 calories or under, I add it to the list. So I've got like hard-boiled eggs, 78 calories. 1 cup of blueberries is 85 calories. 1 cup of raspberries, 65 calories. And down through, we've got a medium pear is 100 calories. That's the only 100-calorie thing I have on there right now. But I will be adding more as I think of them. There's plenty of room to add loads more. And these will just be like go-to snacks for me to have on hand so that, at the end of the day, if I have 100 calories left and I'm hungry, I can grab a hard-boiled egg and know I'm okay. Or grab, a slice of wheat bread for 80 calories and I'm fine. On this page, this is my cardio log. And basically what it is my 3 types of cardio that I do are the elliptical machine, the treadmill, and a bike. I don't really do any other cardio than that. The treadmill, it's treadmill or running, basically, or walking, that sort of thing. Whatever I've decided to do, it'll just go under treadmill. And so I've got a space to put the date, and then with the elliptical, it's time, distance, and calories. I don't always measure the distance or remember it. I generally know the time and the calories I've burnt. So that's what I'm doing here. Treadmill, same thing, time, distance, calories, and speed. Bike, same thing, time, distance, calories, and speed. I haven't done these 2 yet this year, but I will be. And because I have a cardio log, I thought it was important to have like a strength training log as well, because, some days I'm not doing cardio or I'm doing cardio and strength training. So on this page, I've done a strength log. And the 3 areas that I usually go to the gym for, I do a leg workout, an arm workout, and a whole body workout. Not all on the same day, but, one day I'll do legs, the next day I'll do arms. So in this column, I'm going to put which machines I used for the legs, and then the date, and basically how many reps, what weight I used, etc. So all the information will go on this side. The actual machine will go on this side. And this is just 1 page for now. It'll probably fill up fast, but I can do a few, I can probably do like a month's worth on here, which will be nice. But I may add more pages of this in the future, or even like photocopy it or print it out on a sticker and just stick it in later. So that's good. And then this is probably my favorite page, because this is what makes it all worthwhile, kind of. And that is the reward chart. So I want to give myself more incentive. Losing weight and feeling good is incentive enough, but I think when you get a little reward for every goal you hit, that's a really good thing to keep you motivated. So I have here for every 5 pounds I lose, I get a reward. So for 5 pounds, I get a new haircut. I need a new haircut anyway, and I'll probably lose this 5 pounds within the first couple of weeks, hopefully. So it's something I would do anyway. So that's why I put it first. For 10 pounds, I'm going to treat myself to a mani-pedi. 15 pounds, buy a new workout outfit, because it's always nice to feel good when you're working out and feel cute. and, not sweat too much. But workout clothes can be expensive. So I think 15 pounds is a good time to buy that. 20 pounds, I'm going to get a new set of jeans because I think that 20 pounds, I will go down a size. I would hope. So buying a new pair of jeans is probably a good idea. 25 pounds, a new tattoo. I really like tattoos. I have several and they are expensive again. So I kind of want to make that a bigger goal. So 25 pounds is, almost halfway to my goal. So, that's when I'll get a new tattoo. 30 pounds, new bra and panties or lingerie or something to that effect, which will be nice. 35 pounds, I'm going to get a spa day. I'm going to go get a facial or massage or something. 40 pounds, I really want to get my teeth whitened. So that's a good time to do it. 45, an overnight trip, either with my husband or even by myself. I don't know. But I want to go somewhere and do something. 50 pounds, a boudoir photo shoot. That's something I've always wanted to do, even though it's like really embarrassing. And I think if I was 50 pounds down from where I am now, I'd be pretty happy to do it. So that's that goal. 55, I really, again, big goal, want to get laser hair removal. I'm a hairy person, so getting that taken care of would make me feel pretty good. And then 60 pounds, that's when I would really like to have a tummy tuck and think that at that point I will probably need it. Because at the end of the day, like having, losing 60 pounds from where I am now, even if I hadn't had kids, I'll probably have some extra skin. And because I've already have extra skin from 3 children, then a tummy tuck I would love to get right now, but there's no point because I'm well overweight. So that's my final goal. My husband is on board with that if it makes me happy, but he, again, the same thing I just said. He wants me to lose the weight first if I'm going to do it. So that's a good thing. And then the final page is just a quick little foodie page. It's my meal planner. So I've just, for every day of the week, this is going to be interchangeable. So I'll write down meal plans on these little sheets of paper. These are actual Post-it notes. And then my shopping list will go here. I don't have any paper like long and thin, but if I find one, I'll probably put that there. But right now, a couple of Post-it notes work really well. So I've just got my list right here of what I need. Things like avocados, eggs, Greek yogurt, potatoes, butter lettuce, things that I like to eat that are healthy. So, and then I'll write them on here to plan out my week so that I can stick to healthy eating. Because one of the big things that I have a problem with losing weight is just bored eating and not having a plan and not having anything to eat. So yeah, there you have it. That is my weight loss bullet journal plan. Again, I will be putting this up on my blog. If you have any questions or any suggestions on how I can make this even better, let me know. If you have any other ideas for 30-day challenges, let me know those too, because I would like to do one every month if possible. So that's a really good thing. Right now I have, I think, 4 or 5, plus the Couch to 5K, which is its own sort of challenge. But yeah, so I'm really excited about this, and hopefully, in a few months, I'll be coming back looking a little svelter and with some better pages, because you'll be able to see the progress over time, and that will be a good thing for me, and hopefully inspirational to other people. But anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe to my channel. Come and check out my blog. It's heykatie.net. And I'm on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, everywhere you can think of, Twitter, at heykatieblog. So come and see me, and don't forget to leave a comment if you're so inclined. And like I said, let me know if any of this interests you, if you would want me to create a printable that I could sell or even give, because at the end of the day, I know bullet journaling can be kind of difficult if you're not artistically inclined, or you just don't have the time or the patience to do it. So I may create some stuff that's easy for you guys to just print out for yourselves. Let me know. Anyway, talk to you guys soon. Bye.